The Austrian mountains loom, their snow-capped peaks piercing the sky. Krisz stands alone, gazing at the majestic landscape with a contemplative air. "This is my home," Krisz reflects, his voice echoing in the vast expanse. "Beautiful, peaceful," he murmurs, acknowledging the serenity that surrounds him. A shadow of doubt crosses his face. But is it all there is? Krisz remains standing, a silhouette against the towering peaks, lost in thought. Inside his cozy Austrian apartment, Krisz prepares for a journey, his heart stirred by both anticipation and fear. His gaze softens as he lingers on a cherished photo of his wife, a silent promise hanging in the air. A surge of determination washes over him, his voice resonating with resolve. The Philippines is calling, and I need to answer. With renewed purpose, Krisz resumes packing, his movements now imbued with a sense of urgency and unwavering resolve. The Manila streets burst with chaotic energy as Krisz plunges into the throng, a sea of faces and vibrant colors engulfing him. Krisz raises his vlog camera, capturing the whirlwind of Manila's sights and sounds, attempting to immortalize the overwhelming experience. "Okay, Manila. Sensory overload in the best way possible," Krisz exclaims, his voice barely audible above the city's vibrant cacophony. Krisz continues to navigate through the vibrant chaos, his camera a steady presence amidst the sensory explosion. Bathed in the warm glow of the bustling restaurant, Krisz faces a culinary challenge. He cautiously prods the adobo, a silent debate unfolding in his expression. Around him, the vibrant chatter of locals fills the air, a stark contrast to his hesitant curiosity. Breaking the fourth wall, he offers a knowing glance, hinting at the adventure ahead. With a mix of trepidation and humor, Krisz declares, "Adobo? Interesting. Definitely an acquired taste." The sun bathes the tranquil Laguna suburbs as Krisz wanders through, casting long shadows that dance along the quiet streets. Krisz pauses, drawn to the vibrant colors and bustling energy of a local market. He wanders among the stalls, his eyes scanning the fresh produce and handcrafted goods, a sense of peace washing over him. Exchanging smiles and nods with the vendors, Krisz feels a connection to this slower, more human world. Krisz reflects, the pace here is so different, more relaxed, more human. The market's simple charm is a stark contrast to the city's relentless hustle, offering a moment of serene reflection. The family home buzzes with the joyful chaos of midday, filled with laughter and warmth. Sunlight bathes the room, casting a golden glow over the shared meal and the familial bond. Krisz turns to the camera, a gentle smile gracing his lips. Family is everything here. The connection is so strong. Each face around the table reflects a deep-seated connection, a testament to the strength of their bond. The clinking of silverware and murmured conversations weave a tapestry of domestic bliss. In this moment, Krisz is enveloped by the family's embrace, finding solace and belonging. Vast, verdant rice paddies carpet the Bicol countryside, merging seamlessly into the distant, rolling hills. Krisz stands motionless, her figure silhouetted against the stunning panorama. A profound emotional response washes over Krisz as she absorbs the beauty around her. With heartfelt conviction, Krisz declares, "Bicol is breathtaking. This is the heart of the Philippines." Under the vast sky of the family farm, Krisz joins his wife's family, beginning the construction of a chicken stall. Each swing of the hammer echoes with determination. Sweat beads on his forehead, yet he continues, his resolve unwavering. With each plank secured, the chicken stall slowly takes shape, a testament to their collective effort. Amidst the labor, Krisz pauses, his voice resonating with newfound purpose. "This isn't glamorous, but it's real. It's honest work." The chicken stall stands as a symbol of their unity. Sunlight floods through the stained glass of the church, painting the scene with radiant hues. The community stands as one, their voices soaring in a powerful hymn of devotion. Krisz turns to the camera, his eyes reflecting the community's deep-seated faith. Faith is a big part of life here. It's inspiring. The church resonates with the heartfelt sincerity of the community's collective voice. Batangas's radiant sun bathes Krisz in its warmth, a gentle touch that eases his mind as he reclines on the beach. His gaze drifts towards the horizon, where the sky kisses the sea, lost in contemplation. A subtle smile graces Kriss's lips as memories flood his mind, each wave bringing a new reflection. Krisz pauses, absorbing the tranquility around him, each moment a gentle reminder of life's simple pleasures. The Philippines has a way of slowing you down, making you appreciate the simple things. Krisz leans back again, with both hands resting behind his head, completely relaxed in the tranquil embrace of the Philippines. The cockpit arena pulses with raw energy, the air thick with the scent of sweat and earth under the stark, flickering lights. In the center, two roosters clash in a brutal dance, their vibrant plumage stained with blood. Krisz stands at the edge of the crowd, his face a mask of contemplation as he watches the violent spectacle. His eyes scan the arena, taking in every detail, with a mixture of fascination and disapproval. Krisz reflects on the spectacle before him. This is a part of the culture, but it's not something I personally agree with. The brutal dance continues, a stark contrast to Kriss's internal conflict. Krisz ascends toward a panoramic vista, the legendary Mount Bayan looming in the distance. He pauses, his gaze drawn to the sublime, symmetrical cone of Mount Bayan. Lost in contemplation, Krisz is struck by the volcano's serene yet formidable presence. Turning toward the lens, Krisz prepares to share his profound insight. Mount Bayan is a reminder of the raw beauty and power of this country. His words resonate, capturing the essence of the volcano's hold on the Philippine spirit. Sunlight floods the hallways of the local school, illuminating the innocent joy etched on the children's faces. Krisz pauses, his heart touched by the children's radiant positivity. Krisz kneels, his gaze softening as he joins a group of children. A genuine smile graces Kriss's face as he connects with the children. With heartfelt sincerity, Krisz shares his observations directly to the camera. These kids have so little, but they're so happy. It's humbling. Kriss's eyes reflect a deep sense of humility, overwhelmed by the children's resilience. The fishing village awakens under the sun as the fishermen begin their arduous task. Krisz watches intently, his gaze drawn to the weathered faces of the fishermen. Strong hands expertly pull in the heavy nets, a testament to years of relentless labor. The air vibrates with the rhythmic creaking of the boats, a symphony of the sea. The cries of seagulls fill the air, a constant reminder of the wildness of the sea. Krisz turns to the camera, a deep respect in his voice. Life here is hard, but these people are incredibly resilient. In the warmly lit kitchen, the air is thick with the rich aroma of spices as Krisz stands, ready to learn the secrets of Filipino cooking. He watches intently, absorbing the textures and unique techniques that bring each dish to life. As the flavors meld, Krisz reflects on the deeper meaning of the meal, understanding that food is a love language here. It brings everyone together. He carefully observes as the ingredients are combined, his senses heightened by the symphony of scents and sounds. The kitchen, bathed in golden light, becomes a canvas for culinary artistry, where each ingredient tells a story of heritage and connection. Krisz smiles, realizing that this meal is more than just sustenance. It is a celebration of family and tradition, woven together with love. As the sun dips low, Krisz moves slowly through the flooded rice paddies. Vibrant hues of orange and purple paint the sky, casting long shadows across the tranquil landscape. Krisz pauses, taking a deep breath as he surveys the panorama before him. A faint smile graces his lips, a silent testament to the peace and contentment washing over him. With a newfound sense of belonging, Krisz declares, "The Philippines is starting to feel like home." The bar is dimly lit, a haven of shadows echoing with laughter and spirited off-key melodies. Krisz, flushed with drink and joy, is among the Filipinos, fully embraced by the warmth of their camaraderie. Voices rise and fall as each takes a turn at the karaoke, belting out tunes and slapping backs. Krisz gestures expansively, proclaiming, "The Filipinos love to sing. They're so welcoming and friendly." Under the radiant sun, Krisz immerses himself in the cool embrace of the waterfall, a symphony of nature's simple pleasures. The water washes over him, each drop a whisper of renewal and a reminder of life's inherent beauty. He feels a profound connection to the earth, as if the very essence of nature flows through him. The sun's rays pierce through the mist, painting a vibrant rainbow that arcs across the sky, a symbol of hope and promise. In a moment of pure bliss, Krisz proclaims, "This is what life is all about. Simple pleasures, natural beauty." His voice echoes through the serene landscape, a testament to the profound joy found in nature's embrace. Krisz steps into a bustling local market, his eyes wide with wonder. The air buzzes with hawkers and aromatic spices, a sensory feast. He halts at a stall brimming with vibrant textiles, ready to barter. With emphatic gestures, Krisz proclaims, "Haggling is an art form here. You have to be persistent." He turns towards the camera, a grin spreading across his face, victorious. The chicken stall stands as a beacon of hope. Krisz and his wife's family gather, their faces radiant with the glow of shared success. Their eyes reflect the culmination of effort, a testament to their collective dedication. Kriss's voice rings out, filled with emotion. "We built this together. It's a symbol of our connection." His words echo through the air, binding their hearts closer. The stall is more than just a structure. It is a symbol of their unbreakable bond. In the quiet of the night, Krisz sits bathed in the light of his laptop, a portal to home. Laughter echoes as Krisz shares his life in the Philippines with his family in Austria, filling the distance with warmth and stories. His eyes reflect joy, yet a deep longing tugs at his heart, a silent testament to miles and memories. Krisz speaks, his voice laced with affection and resolve. "It's hard being away from my family, but I know they support me." Bathed in the inviting glow of string lights, Krisz approaches a street food stall, the air thick with anticipation. He inhales deeply, the tempting aroma of sizzling dishes, promising a culinary adventure. Eyes widening with delight, Krisz samples various street foods, each bite a burst of new tastes and textures. With a voice full of excitement, Krisz exclaims, "Filipino street food is amazing. So much variety, so much flavor." The vibrant stall buzzes with activity, a symphony of sizzling sounds and enticing smells. Krisz grins, utterly captivated by the explosion of flavors, fully immersed in the Filipino street food experience. In the tranquil massage parlor, Krisz succumbs to blissful surrender as he lies prone on the table. The skilled hands of the Filipino massage therapist work magic on Kriss's back, easing away tension. A contented sigh escapes Kriss's lips as his muscles yield, visibly relaxing under the expert touch. In a moment of pure bliss, Krisz exclaims, "This is the best massage I've ever had. So therapeutic." His voice, a blend of relief and contentment, fills the serene space, affirming the therapist's skill. As the session continues, Krisz drifts deeper into relaxation, finding solace in the therapist's expert care. Krisz embarks on a vibrant journey through the heart of Filipino culture aboard a brightly adorned jeepney. The jeepney pulsates with life, a kaleidoscope of colors and sounds as it navigates the bustling streets. Immersed in the sights and sounds, Krisz exclaims, "Riding in a jeepney is an adventure in itself, so colorful, so loud." The city's rhythm blends seamlessly with the jeepney's lively atmosphere, creating an unforgettable sensory experience. Krisz settles into the barber's chair, ready for a transformation. The barber begins to work, his scissors flashing as he shapes Kriss's hair. Krisz listens intently, absorbing the barber's insights into local hairstyles. "A new haircut for a new chapter. Feeling fresh," Krisz exclaims, anticipating the change. The barber continues his precise work, ensuring every strand is perfectly in place. Krisz wanders through the cemetery, a sea of colorful decorations marking the graves. Families gather, a mix of mourning and celebration filling the air. Krisz turns to the camera, his face thoughtful as he breaks the fourth wall. Even death is celebrated here. It's a reminder of the importance of family and tradition. The karaoke bar pulses with neon, a symphony of off-key singing filling the air. Krisz seizes the stage, microphone in hand, belting out a song with reckless abandon. His friends gather around, their cheers echoing through the bar, drinks raised high in celebration. The air crackles with camaraderie, thick with the scent of cheap beer and uninhibited joy. Krisz shouts, "I'm not a great singer, but I'm having a blast." Karaoke is a must-do in the Philippines. Under the cloak of night, fire dancers weave magic with flame, their movements fluid and daring. Krisz is drawn into their fiery ballet, his eyes reflecting the dance of light and shadow. Flames leap and twirl, mirroring the passion and skill of the performers. The mesmerizing display captivates Krisz, each spark igniting a sense of wonder. Immersed in the spectacle, Krisz exclaims, "These fire dancers are incredible, so talented, so captivating." The night air crackles with energy. The fire dancers' art, leaving Krisz spellbound. Krisz stands in the radiant bakery, a cloud of flour gently coating his apron. With unwavering focus, Krisz kneads the dough, his brow furrowed in concentration. A heavenly aroma fills the air as Krisz triumphantly pulls a golden brown loaf from the oven. Krisz grins, whispering, "Baking is a labor of love. This bread is so good." Amidst a vibrant fruit stand bursting with color, Krisz pauses, a star fruit in hand. He examines its unique form, curiosity etched on his face. Krisz samples a slice, his eyes widening in surprise at the burst of flavor. Discovering a rambutan, he peels back its spiky exterior, revealing the sweet flesh. Delight fills his face as he experiments with the stand's diverse flavors and textures. "These fruits are amazing. So fresh, so juicy," Krisz exclaims, captivated by the exotic tastes. Krisz sits at a corner table, enveloped by the coffee shop's comforting light. His laptop glows, showcasing editing software where he meticulously refines footage. Brow furrowed, his fingers dance across the keyboard, drafting scripts with focused intensity. He pauses, lifting his latte for a reflective sip, momentarily lost in thought. Breaking the fourth wall, Krisz looks directly into the camera, a genuine smile lighting up his face. "It's hard work, but I love sharing my journey with you all." On the serene beach, Krisz becomes one with the dawn, as he watches the sunrise paint the sky with vibrant colors. The gentle caress of the breeze whispers through his hair, carrying the scent of the ocean's promise. In a moment of tranquil reflection, Krisz closes his eyes, embracing the peace that only a sunrise can bring. A radiant smile graces his lips as he opens his eyes, ready to embrace the day with newfound hope. Turning towards the camera, Krisz shares his profound realization. Every sunrise is a new beginning. I'm excited for what's to come. Inside the church, Krisz stands, observing the wedding ceremony with a contemplative gaze. He absorbs the local customs, his expression thoughtful as he witnesses the ceremony unfold. The air is thick with the fragrance of flowers and the soft murmur of prayers, enveloping Krisz in the sacred atmosphere. A moment of quiet observation turns into a personal reflection as Krisz muses, "Weddings are a big deal here. So much love, so much celebration." The wedding ceremony continues, filling the church with love and celebration, leaving a lasting impression on Krisz. Krisz steps into the heart of the festival, instantly engulfed by its vibrant atmosphere. Colorful banners dance in the wind, a symphony of music and laughter filling the air. He navigates through the throngs of people, absorbing the culture and time-honored traditions. Krisz exclaims, "Festivals are a blast. So much energy, so much fun." Krisz wanders through the art gallery, his eyes eagerly absorbing the diverse array of paintings and sculptures. He pauses before a vibrant canvas, captivated by its vivid depiction of a local scene. Turning towards the camera, Krisz's face lights up with a genuine smile. He shares his admiration, declaring, "The Philippines has a rich artistic heritage. These artists are so talented." Krisz begins his ascent, each step carrying him closer to the sky. He pauses at the summit, the world unfolding beneath him in a breathtaking panorama. Sunlight bathes his face as a gentle breeze whispers through his hair, nature's soft caress. Krisz gazes out at the majestic expanse, his voice echoing with awe. "The view from up here is incredible. It's worth the climb." The mountain air fills his lungs, a silent testament to the journey's reward. Krisz steps onto the dance floor, ready to immerse himself in the rhythm of traditional Filipino dance. Surrounded by dancers, Krisz focuses intently, trying to absorb the intricate steps of the cultural dance. With a determined look, Krisz mirrors the movements of the instructor, his enthusiasm growing with each step. Despite the challenge, a smile spreads across Krisz's face as he finds joy in the dance. Krisz exclaims with a laugh, "I'm not a great dancer, but I'm having fun. It's a great way to learn about the culture." As the music swells, Krisz fully embraces the dance, a vibrant expression of cultural appreciation. Bathed in sunlight, Krisz sets sail towards a breathtaking archipelago, where emerald islands rise majestically from the azure sea. The boat glides through crystal waters, the sun's radiant embrace painting a shimmering path across the sea. The lush islands beckon, promising untold adventures in a realm of natural splendor. Krisz turns, his face illuminated by a genuine smile, ready to share the wonders of this island paradise. Krisz declares with heartfelt enthusiasm, "The Philippines is an archipelago of stunning islands. It's a paradise." As the boat continues its journey, Krisz gazes at the islands, his heart filled with joy. Amidst the vibrant chaos of a cooking class, Krisz stands poised, a culinary novice ready to embrace new flavors. With brow furrowed in concentration, Krisz meticulously chops vegetables. He adds spices with care, each motion precise and deliberate as he follows the instructor's guidance. A burst of triumphant joy illuminates Krisz's face as he savors his creation, exclaiming, "I'm learning to cook like a local. This is going to be fun." In a flurry of activity, Krisz steps into action at the local charity, a beacon of hope for those in need. With unwavering dedication, he shoulders the burdens of others, moving boxes with purpose. Krisz aids the elderly with gentle support, his kindness illuminating the day. Turning towards the camera, Krisz shares a smile, a warm invitation to join the cause. Krisz pauses, his voice filled with conviction. "It's important to give back to the community." He concludes with heartfelt sincerity. It's a rewarding experience. Sunlight bathes the room as Krisz sits, a picture of attentiveness, ready to capture the local story. The dust motes dance in the sunbeams as Krisz's pen hovers, ready to record every word. Krisz listens intently, his expression reflecting a deep respect for the narrative unfolding before him. Krisz, breaking the fourth wall, shares his belief. Everyone has a story to tell. It's important to listen. His words hang in the air, underscored by the gentle ambiance of the sun-drenched room. The scene settles, a quiet reminder of the untold stories waiting to be discovered. The setting sun bathes the rice paddies in a golden light as Krisz captures the final scene. Krisz turns to face the camera, his expression thoughtful as the light catches his face. A moment of reflection as Krisz shares, "The Philippines has changed me." His voice softens with newfound understanding. "I'm not the same person I was when I arrived." Amidst the vibrant chaos of the airport, Krisz pauses, his eyes scanning the bustling terminal. His face, a canvas of conflicting emotions, betrays the bittersweet journey ahead. With a mix of resolve and melancholy, Krisz whispers, "It's time to go home, but I'll never forget my experiences here." As he turns to leave, the memories linger, a poignant reminder of his time here. Aboard the ascending airplane, Krisz looks out the window as the world shrinks below. Lost in thought, Krisz ponders the uncertain future that awaits him. Will I stay in the Philippines? I don't know yet, Krisz muses, his voice barely a whisper. Krisz resolves with a quiet affirmation, "But I'm closer to finding out." Krisz returns to his apartment. The silence of Austria, a stark contrast to the vibrant memories of the Philippines. He unzips his bag, the mundane task unable to quell the ache of longing in his chest. Souvenirs from a distant paradise emerge, their colors mocking the muted tones of his European home. A wistful expression darkens Krisz's face, the weight of unspoken words heavy in the air. His voice cracks as he whispers, "Austria is my home, but a part of me will always be in the Philippines." Krisz clutches a vibrant memento, a tangible piece of a world forever imprinted on his soul. Krisz stands atop the Austrian mountains, a solitary figure against the grandeur of nature. The wind dances through his hair, whispering secrets of pine and snow. Krisz reflects on his journey, a faint smile gracing his lips. "I've learned so much about myself and about the world." His voice echoes softly in the alpine air. "I'm grateful for the journey." In the dim glow of his computer screen, Krisz sits immersed in his digital world. His fingers dance across the keyboard, bringing his final vlog episode to life. Empty coffee cups and scattered notes bear witness to Krisz's long night of dedication. Krisz leans back, a soft smile gracing his lips as he gazes into the camera lens. With a heartfelt conviction, Krisz shares, "The Philippines is more than just a vacation destination." His voice filled with passion, Krisz declares, "It's a place where you can find yourself." The Bicol chicken stall bustles with activity under the bright sun. Krisz's face radiates warmth as he smiles. His eyes reflect a simple contentment. The simple things in life are often the most meaningful. In the quiet of his apartment, Krisz meticulously puts the final touches on his vlog, ensuring every detail is perfect. With a satisfied nod, Krisz hits the upload button, releasing his creation into the vast digital world. His voice fills the room with heartfelt gratitude. "Thank you for joining me on this adventure." Krisz hopes to ignite the spark of ambition within his viewers. "I hope it inspires you to follow your dreams." As the upload completes, Krisz leans back, a hopeful smile playing on his lips, dreaming of the impact his words might have. The Austrian mountains rise majestically as the sun begins its ascent, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson. Krisz's face lights up with a bright, hopeful smile. The air is filled with the thrill of the unknown, the promise of adventure etched into every breath. Krisz whispers, "The adventure continues." His eyes gleam with determination. He takes a step forward, ready to embrace the journey ahead.